Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the legend, the icon, the machine that changed the game, the 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner Hardtop Coupe. This isn't just any muscle car. This is raw power on four wheels, a beast that redefined what it meant to rule the streets in the late 60s. Now, let's talk about that unforgettable design. From its low-slung, aggressive stance to its stripped-down aesthetic, the 1969 Roadrunner didn't just look fast, it looked mean. And don't forget those air-grabber hood scoops. Climb inside and you'll see that Plymouth kept it simple in the cockpit. There's no unnecessary luxury here. Just you, the steering wheel, and that powerful engine waiting to be unleashed. Let's talk raw power, the beating heart of this beast. The 1969 Roadrunner came with a range of engines, but it's the 426 Hemi and the 440 Super Commando Vive 8S that solidified its legendary status. This monster could crank out up to 425 horsepower, delivering a 0 to 60 time that would leave most cars of the day eating its dust. Imagine hitting that gas pedal, feeling the torque as it throws you back in your seat. That's what the Roadrunner's all about. Number 2. This is the legendary 1967 Ford Thunderbird, where classic style meets raw power. Imagine cruising the open road with the deep rumble of this beauty under the hood. A machine that doesn't just go places, it takes you back in time. Let's start with the exterior. The 67 Thunderbird was redesigned with sharper lines and a more aggressive stance than previous models. Notice the pointed front end. It's like a bird in motion, ready to strike. Step inside, and you'll see why the Thunderbird was considered a luxury car in its time. Ford didn't just throw in some seats and a steering wheel. They crafted an experience. The interior featured bucket seats, often with a center console that ran from front to back, giving each passenger a sense of personal space and luxury. Now, we all know looks can be deceiving, but the Thunderbird doesn't just talk the talk. It roars down the road with serious power. Under that sleek hood, you had options, including a 390 cubic inch V8 that delivered 315 horsepower, and for the thrill seekers, the 428 V8 with an even more potent punch. Number 3. The 1965 Ford Mustang. Let's dive into the legacy, the roar, and the unmistakable power of this all-time classic. You're in for a ride. From its aggressive front grille with the galloping pony emblem to its long sweeping hood and short rear deck, this car screamed style. Ford's designers focused on giving it a look that was part classic roadster, part fierce muscle. And they nailed it. It's no wonder the Mustang immediately captivated American car enthusiasts of all ages and has remained a symbol of freedom and rebellion on wheels. Now let's talk about what's under the hood, because this wasn't just a pretty face. The 1965 Mustang came with multiple engine options, from the economical 2.8-liter inline-six up to the powerful 4.7-liter V8, also known as the 289. That V8 engine was capable of pushing out 271 horsepower, which, for the time, was a serious amount of muscle. This was the engine that made you feel the raw energy of the road. And let's be honest, that's what a Mustang is all about. Number 4. The 1965 Dodge Dart. Not just another car from the golden age, but a machine that redefined Dodge's compact segment with a punchy engine, stunning lines, and a whole lot of attitude. One look at the 1965 Dart, and you can't help but admire that classic 60s aesthetic. With its long hood, short deck, and angular lines, this car exudes style. The front end is bold, boasting a distinguished grille and those iconic round headlights that make it look just a little mean. Chrome accents, dual round headlights, and a strong character line that runs from nose to tail. Every inch of this car screams classic American muscle. Let's talk power. The 1965 Dodge Dart offered a range of engines, but the one that really gets enthusiasts talking is the 273 cubic inch V8. This engine turned the Dart from a mild-mannered compact into a feisty powerhouse. Producing 180 horsepower, it gave the Dart a performance boost that had it competing with the likes of bigger muscle cars on the market. Number 5. The 1975 Delta 88. One of the most celebrated models of its era, from its powerful engine options to its luxury features and unique place in pop culture. Let's talk design. One glance at the 1975 Delta 88, and you know you're looking at something special. The car was big, bold, and made a statement. Inside, Oldsmobile spared no expense in making the Delta 88 comfortable and stylish. Plush, vinyl seats offered a premium feel, while the dashboard was packed with all the top features of the time, like a full AM/FM stereo system, air conditioning, and an electric clock. Now, let's pop the hood. The 1975 Delta 88 packed some serious muscle. Depending on your needs for speed and torque, you had two powerful engine options. First, there was the 5.7-liter Rocket V8, which provided a balanced mix of power and fuel efficiency. Well, as efficient as a 70s V8 could get. But the star of the show was the 7.5-liter V8, delivering the kind of raw power that made every drive feel like an event. Imagine 250 horsepower pushing you down the road in one smooth, uninterrupted wave of power. Number 6. The 1967 Plymouth Fury 3. From its striking design to its unmatched power, this is a classic that commands respect and oozes American pride. Let's talk about design. The 1967 Plymouth Fury 3 didn't just look good, it made a statement. With its bold front grille, sleek body lines, and just the right amount of chrome, this car was built to turn heads. The Fury 3 featured a longer, wider frame, giving it a commanding presence on the road. It had just the right blend of aggression and elegance, like it was built to be both admired and feared. Now, you can't talk about the Fury 3 without discussing its heart and soul, the engine. Plymouth offered a range of powerful options for the 1967 Fury 3, from the standard slant 6 to the ferocious 383 V8. The 318 V8, however, was a fan favorite, delivering solid performance without sacrificing too much fuel economy. With horsepower ranging from 145 to 325, the Fury 3 was built for power. In fact, police departments across the US favored the Fury 3 for its speed and durability, making it a formidable pursuit vehicle. Number 7. The 1970 Pontiac Le Mans. A car that might just be the most underrated gem of the classic car era. Today, we're diving into why the 1970 Le Mans deserves a spot in every car lover's garage. Let's talk design. The 1970 Le Mans was built with Pontiac's signature wide-track styling, giving it a lower, more aggressive stance. The split grille, sculpted body lines, and a sleek fastback roofline make this car a showstopper. From every angle, the Le Mans looks ready to pounce. Now, let's get to the heart of the beast, the engine. Pontiac offered a range of powertrains for the 1970 Le Mans, starting with a humble straight 6 and going up to the V8, which could deliver an impressive 400 horsepower. That's the same muscle power you'd find in a GTO, minus the GTO badge. Number 8. The 1974 Chevrolet Nova Custom, a ride that's kept its reputation alive in the muscle car world for nearly 5 decades. From its signature design to the raw power under the hood, this Nova isn't just a car, it's a statement. Let's start with the design. Just look at that signature grille, the sharp headlights, and the clean, timeless lines that give the 1974 Nova Custom its unmistakable presence. The body style was compact yet assertive. Step inside, and you're greeted by an interior that perfectly balances comfort with a bit of sportiness. The dash features straightforward gauges, wood grain accents, and a steering wheel. Now, for the part that everyone's been waiting for, the engine. Under the hood, the 1974 Nova Custom could be equipped with several engine options, from a spirited 250 cubic inch inline 6 to the beastly 350 V8 that could pump out over 250 horsepower. This wasn't just a car for show. It was a car built for the road. Number 9. 1963 Buick Electra 225 convertible. This beauty combines style, power, and luxury in a way that only a classic Buick can. The 1963 Electra 225 convertible is a work of art. With a sleek, elongated body measuring over 20 feet, it has an imposing presence on the road. The front features a bold grille and distinctive headlights that give it that classic Buick flair. Inside, you're greeted by a spacious and opulent interior. Plush vinyl seats, plenty of legroom, and a beautifully designed dashboard with all the chrome accents you could desire. The 1963 Buick Electra 225 convertible is powered by a robust 401 cubic-inch nailhead V8 engine, delivering an impressive 325 horsepower. This engine not only provides plenty of power for spirited driving, but also offers a smooth and comfortable ride. Number 10. The 1964 Ford Galaxy 500. With its iconic design and powerful performance, this car was the envy of the streets. Stick around as we explore its history, performance, and why it remains a favorite among collectors. The Galaxy quickly became synonymous with luxury and performance. Designed to compete with Chevy's Impala, the Galaxy featured a sleeker design and more advanced features. By 1964, Ford offered several trims, but the Galaxy 500 was the standout. With its distinctive crosshatch grille and elongated body, it oozed style. Now let's talk performance. The '64 Galaxy 500 was available with multiple engine options, ranging from the 289 cubic-inch V8 to the powerhouse 390 cubic-inch V8. Imagine this beast tearing down the highway with a 0 to 60 time of just around 7 seconds. For the era, that was impressive. Number 11. The 1970 Oldsmobile Toronado. This beauty was not just a car, it was a statement. With its innovative front-wheel drive, bold design, and luxurious interior, the Toronado set the standard for American luxury coupes. Now, let's talk about the design. The 1970 Toronado sported a long hood and a short rear deck, giving it an unmistakable silhouette. Check out those distinctive headlights and the iconic split grille. These elements made it stand out on the road. Step inside, and you'll find a spacious and luxurious interior, complete with high-quality materials and cutting-edge technology for its time. The Toronado was designed for comfort, featuring plush seating, wood grain accents, and a variety of options like air conditioning and an 8-track stereo system under the hood. You had the option of a powerful 455 cubic-inch V8 engine, producing 380 horsepower. That means this beauty wasn't just a pretty face, it had the muscle to back it up. Number 12. The 1966 Chevrolet Impala. With its sleek lines, powerful performance, and undeniable charm, this beauty not only turned heads, but also became a symbol of a generation. Now, let's talk about the design. The '66 Impala is known for its stunning aesthetics. The elongated body lines, the classic front grille, and those unmistakable tail fins give it a presence that's hard to ignore. Step inside, and you'll find a spacious interior filled with luxurious details. The dashboard has that classic '60s vibe, complete with easy-to-read gauges and a stylish steering wheel. Let's get under the hood. The 1966 Chevrolet Impala offered a variety of engine options to suit every driver's needs. From the humble 250 cubic-inch 6-cylinder engine to the powerhouse 427 cubic-inch V8, there was something for everyone. The SS version, featuring the big block V8, could churn out an impressive 425 horsepower. Number 13. The iconic 1970 Ford GT. If you're a fan of speed, style, and sheer automotive passion, stick around. But first, let's set the stage. Let's start with the striking design that makes the 1970 Ford GT unforgettable. With its low profile and aggressive stance, it's a visual feast for any car lover. The sleek lines and aerodynamic shape were crafted not just for looks, but for performance. The iconic front grille, paired with those eye-catching headlights, gives it an unmistakable presence on the road. Now, let's talk performance. Under the hood, the 1974 GT houses a 351 cubic inch V8 engine, churning out a thrilling 300 horsepower. Imagine the roar of that engine as you hit the gas. The power is paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, giving drivers a pure and exhilarating driving experience. Number 14. The 1972 Buick Skylark. Whether you're a die-hard Buick fan or just love vintage cars, this ride has a story that's sure to impress. So, buckle up as we explore the beauty, performance, and legacy of this iconic vehicle. With its sleek lines and distinct front grille, the Skylark oozes sophistication. The 72 model introduced a few styling updates, including a more pronounced bumper and a smoother silhouette, keeping it fresh in an ever-competitive market. Now, let's pop the hood. The 72 Skylark came equipped with a variety of engine options, ranging from the economical 350 cubic inch V8 to the more powerful 450 V8. Can you imagine cruising down the highway with that kind of power? It's not just about the specs, it's about the experience. Number 15. The 1970 Ford Club Wagon. Whether you're a fan of retro rides or simply love the nostalgia of road trips with family and friends, this iconic van is sure to spark your interest. Now, let's talk design. The 1970 Ford Club Wagon featured a boxy silhouette, which not only maximized interior space, but also gave it that unmistakable vintage charm. Step inside, and you're greeted with a functional yet cozy interior. The bench seats are upholstered in durable vinyl, perfect for those long road trips. But what's under the hood? The 1970 Club Wagon offered various engine choices, with the V8 options delivering a punchy performance. Whether you were navigating city streets or cruising down the highway, this van was built to handle it all. The robust suspension system ensured a smooth ride, making it a comfortable choice for both passengers and drivers.